But don't we, during that particular interview with Oprah Winfrey, just how alarming it was when Meghan Markle revealed that she'd had suicidal thoughts. But more importantly, when she'd reached out to people within palace walls, seemingly she was told no, it would look bad for the Constitution. She couldn't go outside and seek help. All of that really was contradicted, wasn't it, rather quickly, because what we found out, thanks to Prince Harry and his best selling book Spare, was that he believed in therapy and was seeing therapists for many years inside Buckingham Palace. So, once again, a little bit like the racist claim, it seemingly does not fit their narrative. Whichever they've decided to do is the one that they're swinging round to that particular day. But it's this story that I've unearthed and, more importantly, spoken to at great length with a very good source close to the Princess of Wales that really verifies just what a caring person she was and why, more importantly, she should not be vilified by the stories, particularly from the cable TV actress Meghan Markle. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil. Sean here. Nice to see you today. I hope you're all keeping well. Whatever you're doing, do keep safe, as I often say. You know, it's terrible, isn't it, right now? You read all these terrible stories about what's going on in the world, and you do kind of think, wow, I don't step out the door some days. But you have to be brave, don't you? I know. Yes, I know. I'm being brave in this weather, let me tell you. Very cold today. Very cold indeed. Now, here's a story really that will truly warm your heart because, as we know, the Princess of Wales, Catherine, has a brother, James Middleton. He's a dog lover. We know that because he posts lots of pictures of his beautiful dogs on his social media pages. And you can tell that he truly, truly does love them. You know, he's got a connectability with them. And he's often said in interviews that they've helped him a lot with his mental health. And he's been very open about that, you know, and said that, you know, he's had some terrible, dark, depressing times, but animals have seen him through, which is very reassuring to know, isn't it? I've often said that dogs and cats, parrots, goldfish, whatever you've got, they distract you, and it can be quite a nice thing, can't it? To sort of talk to the cat. They never answer back, do they? I know, a bit like me. But on a more serious note, he recently revealed that both of his sisters, Catherine and Pippa, attended all of his therapy sessions to help him through. And more importantly, you know, they've been there for him whenever he's needed someone to talk to guide him through absolutely anything. Now, isn't that nice and heartwarming and really contradictory to the term, as that source told me, that simply this. Catherine, when apparently Meghan was struggling, reached out and explained to her that her brother had very similar situations, you know, and if there was anything concerning her, worrying her, bothering her about, you know, becoming part of such a huge and world famous family, she was simply a phone call away. She understood any anxieties that people had, you know, the picture. And this is truly what's baffled, as a very close source told me, Catherine, because when she saw that, and this has taken some time to unearth, let me point out, she couldn't understand that because she said she was very, very forthcoming with Meghan about how she understood the situation. And as I told you recently on a video, it was Catherine's whole idea to start the mental health charity and incentive Heads Together. So as one can imagine, if you were Catherine watching that interview and subsequent stories about how perhaps the British monarchy had been cold-hearted, not welcoming, and not being able to seek help, that must have really not just hurt, but deeply resonated at the very core, if you like, of what she's done for her brother and simply other people too. Now, as ever, I like you to make your own judgment upon this. But as I say, this is an exclusive story and it's from someone incredibly close to the Princess of Wales. And I truly think that that particular sort of situation makes Meghan even more, shall I say, unlikable than before, knowing that she, as she must have done, that Catherine's brother also had similar problems that she aligned herself to. Now, I'm not decrying that she couldn't have had those problems, but what a thing to say on international television, knowing someone had genuinely wished to help you. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.